Horses coming on the track for race 7, field of 8 will go 5.5 furlongs. Here is your field. There's number 1, Maralita. Maralita is owned by Veronica Chavez, trained by Veronica Chavez. The rider is Jaden Iron Eyes. 2, Lots of Steel, owned by Alvarez Racing Stables LLC, trained by Casey Kemper. Daniel Aguilar is aboard. 3, Garavani, owned by Kason M. Turner, trained by Monty Turner. David Alvarez is the rider. Number 4, Strawberry Zinger, owned by John Phil Zimmerman and Edmund Corrigan, trained by John Phil Zimmerman. Luis Valenzuela is aboard. Number 5, Zip It, Karen, owned by Casey Green, trained by Casey Green. Jose Vasquez aboard. Number 6 is Wyoming Jewel, owned by Jonathan Arzola, trained by Brenda Guzman, rider Valente Borat. 7 is Lula's Lucky Chip. It was owned by Ranwell Racing LLC, Chad Giles and Denny Valdez, trained by Chad Giles. Jimmy Coates is aboard. Number 8, Broke the Code, rounds out the field, owned by Alan Ham, trained by Sergio Alvarez, rider Fernando Gamez. That's your field for the 7th. Post time in 7. Make those wagers early. Avoid getting shut out. Don't forget we got racing here coming up tomorrow afternoon at 1:30, and again Sunday afternoon at 1:30. Got a good programs coming up. Lots of trials for some big stakes races. We run races worth more than $170,000 here at Energy Downs. So be here tomorrow, 1:30, and Sunday at 1:30. 3 minutes. Post time now in 3 minutes. Two minutes. Post time now in 2 minutes. Get those wagers down now. It's 2 minutes until post time. And the favorite at 3-5 is number 4, Strawberry Zinger. Leading thoroughbred rider, Luis Valenzuela aboard. Horses at the gate. It is now post time for the 7th. Field of 8. Going 5.5 furlongs. That's the start way back there in the chute. The inside part of the track certainly looks fast. We're calling it a good track just to show that there was some rain on the track. Okay, field moving in the line. 4-5 on number 4, Strawberry Zinger. Jockey Luis Valenzuela has already picked up a thoroughbred win here. Going for another. Field moving in the line. We got about 3 back. Favorite, Strawberry Zinger behind the gate. Lula's Lucky Chip and Broke the Code also behind the gate. All right, the favorite moving in the line. On the outside, Broke the Code. They're all in the gate. Field sent on their way, and they all came off to a pretty good start. To the outside, Lula's Lucky Chip showing the most speed, but now it is Zip It Karen to take them onto the main track. But now here they all come. Marietta, lots of steel along the rail, also moving through between horses. Gap of 2 back to Broke the Code. Strawberry Zinger is to the outside. Gap of about 3 lengths. That is Giovanni, who is racing next. As they make their way up the backside and head for the turn, they've all got a shot here. They're tightly bunched as they go into that turn. And who's got the lead? Up on the outside, that is Lula's Lucky Chip, still on the lead by about a half length. Down along the rail, Marietta, lots of steel, is also right there. Coming from the back of the pack, here comes Strawberry Zinger. Strawberry Zinger's going to have to come 3 deep, making his charge from the outside. It is Lula's Lucky Chip. Here comes Strawberry Zinger. Strawberry Zinger closing with every stride, now forges to the front. It's Strawberry Zinger with the lead. Lots of steel, took the turn perfectly and is finding more. But Strawberry Zinger going the better of the two right now. Strawberry Zinger is going to get the win. Second to Lots of Steel. Third goes to Lula's Lucky Chip. All right, it's last call for donuts. Last call for donuts. To be moving that truck out, better get some right away. Hey, my phone's blowing up here this afternoon. Special shout out, happy birthday, Payson Douglas. Payson Douglas, wherever you are, happy birthday. All right, judges have 4 Strawberry Zinger on the board, 2 Lots of Steel. Still looking at that photo for third. And here is your winner, Strawberry Zinger. Congratulations to our leading thoroughbred rider, Luis Valenzuela. That's 2 W's on the afternoon. And a perfectly timed ride there. Photo shows 7. Lula's Lucky Chip third, and number 3, Giovanni was fourth. Wow, 7 horse, 61-1. It's official. See if anybody's got that 7 and third for that trifecta. That should pay pretty well. Oh, 427, 173 and a dime. Nice payoff there on that trifecta. Hope you had it. All right, now down the winner's circle, the favorite, number 4, Strawberry Zinger, owned by John Phil Zimmerman and Edmund Corrigan. 2 victories now in the afternoon for trainer John Phil Zimmerman and jockey Luis Valenzuela. Up next is race number 8. The 8th race, the Wyoming bred thoroughbred Futurity. Do have a corrected weight in here. Number 7, Ebony Fox, is a filly, so she gets in at 121 pounds. And number 4 is a gelding. All right, up next, the 8th and final, but don't forget, lots of action tomorrow and Sunday at 1:30. Be here, lots of good trials.